Hey there and welcome. Today we are going to take a look into the fastest growing app of all times, into Chat GPT. And I have been coming across that one, I think 6-7 months ago, and I was completely blown away with what you can do for your business and even for your life. So let's take a look into it. Well, ChatGPT is the fastest growing app of all times. In just 5 days, it has hit over 1 million users. And by now, we're already in 2023, it has over 100 million users every single day. I mean, Instagram needed 2.5 months to hit 1 million users, and Facebook even 10 months. So ChatGPT seems to be something that a lot of people are interested in at the moment. And nevertheless, I had many conversations in the past couple of weeks where people said, I don't really know what it is. So Katie, can you please do me a favor and help me out on that one? Can you please tell me what I can do with it, or why should I take a look into it? And that is what we're going to do right now. What is ChatGPT? I mean, that name is out there now for already more than half a year, but so many people still don't know it. So let's go into it really quick. ChatGPT just means Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer. And I know that this sounds really complicated, but basically it is a kind of computer program. It's an artificial intelligence which has been trained on a lot of text data. And with that one, it is able to give you answers that sound like something another human being would also say. This in itself is really, really amazing, because theoretically you can have like long conversations with it, and you have the feeling you're talking to a real person. You can ask it whatever you want to, but we're going to take a look into that really quickly. At the end of the day, ChatGPT just doesn't give you pre-written answers like you encounter in some of the chatbots that you might have come across in the past. No, and that is basically the absolute mind-blowing thing about it. It just writes text on its own. What does that mean for us? So basically, for us that means we can use that one to write almost everything. We can use it to write birthday wishes, emails, landing pages. We can use it to write advertising messages with different frameworks. We can use it to write Twitter messages, business plans, translations, talks, Facebook posts, writing codes in different programming languages. We can write recipes with it. We can write complete books with it, jokes, blog articles, poems, greeting cards, fantasy stories, condolences, reference letters, outlining presentations, and much, 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 much more. But what you can see here is like everything that you can do with it is based on written text. And that is the most important thing here. It is meant to write text. It is not meant to do math, because that's one of the biggest mistakes at the moment that I'm seeing people doing. They try to calculate with it, and ChatGPT cannot do that. It is not trained on it. And it would be the same, I found that interesting analogy, it would be the same as putting a fish into your dishwasher in order to cook it. Can you do it? Yeah, probably. You might be able to steam or cook a fish in the dishwasher, but the dishwasher is not meant for that one. And the same goes for ChatGPT too. It is not meant to do math. It is meant to write texts. So how can it help you in your business or in your life too? Well, you can do brainstormings with it. You can make detailed brainstormings with it. You can make text easier to understand. Sometimes we're coming across text that is like, I have not the slightest idea what the person is going to tell me here, or what that person wants from me. So put it into ChatGPT and just tell it, can you make that easier to understand? And you get an answer on that. It can generate ideas. It can help you generate blog article ideas, or even business ideas, which you might not have come across before. It can help you, getting suggestions. It can create instructions. It can shorten text. It can generate slogans. It can do translations in, I think, 176 different languages. It can create campaigns, it can write Twitter threads, it can write code, so real programming codes basically. It can create a YouTube script. It can, yeah, what else can it do? It can help you with job interview scenarios. Both sides, either if you're an applicant or if you are the one who is hiring someone. It can optimize your CV. You can just upload it in there, copy and paste it inside, and just tell it, please, can you give me some suggestions how to make it better? And it will give you suggestions. It can give you interview tips for whomever you want to interview. It can create timetables and lesson plans. It can prepare talks. It can act as your personal tour guide. It can write song text in almost any genre. It can grade essays. It can support your staff. It can act as someone else, which is, by the way, a really, really cool feature. It can rewrite your texts. It can find spelling and grammar mistakes. It can basically making your life better and helping you being more productive. And the last two are what I am aiming for with all my participants, because at the end of the day, this is what we're here for. It's like our days are normally filled with so many mundane things that we need to do, writing things on a computer, and ChatGPT can help you saving a ton of time on that one. Hey there, I'm Katie. I'm a success and empowerment coach, and for more than 14 years I'm educating and guiding business owners, professionals and entrepreneurs to live a happier, more successful and freer life. And that also means to work smarter and not harder, which in the end brought me to AI. So for the past couple of months, since ChatGPT is already on the market, I am educating and guiding my clients to use ChatGPT into their business processes, but not also ChatGPT, but other AIs too. So if you're interested in learning more about it, just follow me here. Thank you.